Hey, how's it going, everyone? Shiro's in here. I hope you're having an amazing day. Just hopping back on the Cobblemon and wanted to talk about something. Um, I did manage to catch a Wooper. Made me super excited. He's not the right nature and it took up like most of my Pokeballs. But I found him over here underneath this. Like, this is a floating island and the water's a different color, so I think they spawn over here. And this is the same biome, so I think they might be able to. I might find some more over here, but I gotta get some more Pokeballs, which is what I'm gonna be doing right now, and finding a place to live. But so yesterday I got to meet up with one of my friends, good friend of mine. We've been, best friends forever. One of my childhood friends that I've known, since elementary school, and we've been like just hanging out consistently on a weekly basis for a while, but slowly as we both got a little bit busier, like I started a new job, my schedule got inconsistent. We started doing that. We started not doing that weekly hang, and that's okay, but so he texted me this week asking to grab lunch, and with my work schedule I didn't have any days that worked well for me to do a lunch, but yesterday I was able to do kind of like I don't know, a little no, it was lunchtime. I thought I was gonna have to reschedule because I got off work late. I had to stay like an extra 2 hours. But we were able to do it. Hung out, had a great lunch, and we were talking. Do these Pokeboots respawn? Because the Master Ball spawned over there again. I'm not gonna say no. So we were talking. So we hung out yesterday. Had a great time, had a great lunch, and then we were talking about how, like, hey, like, let's hang out again, tomorrow night, and we'll do something. I'm like, okay, it's like my one day off this week. I'll let you know what I'm doing and how I'm feeling, and let's see what we get. Right on. I think they do. Hey, what's up, buddy? And as we're talking and leaving and like trying to figure out if we're gonna make a plan for tomorrow, I'm sitting there feeling like, like I need to take my own advice. One of my last videos I talked about how you should go for it, and when I first started college, I was so reserved and shy and quiet. I said no to any opportunity somebody gave me to go out and hang out, to go try to have some fun and do something. I didn't want it because I was so into my schedule and routine, and as I've started working like full time and stuff, I'm like, my free time is me time. It's relaxing time. It's a blessing. It's time to unwind from the day, and I need it. I do have a social battery that does need to get recharged, and that's totally okay to admit and have. So yesterday, as we were talking about like, oh, tomorrow we should go out and hang out again, and we can go meet up with one of our friends at work, and when he gets off, we can all, hang out again. What is this guy? Pavilion, right on. That friend in question being my brother. We're all really close. So I'm like thinking about the video I just made and talked about, and thinking about how like I feel guilty for not wanting to say no, but how I was reserved to, wanting to go out and do something. Because, like I said, on my days off, even, I get so into my habit and schedule of all the things, I gotta be doing and I should be doing, that I don't make the time or the energy to go out and do something that I didn't plan on or schedule, or, I'd rather be working on videos or playing a game or going to, spend time with my family. But, friends are important too. It's important to make time for them. I've been invited to a couple, coworker hangs, times to hang out with my coworkers, and I've said no to all of them because unfortunately they don't really match up with my work schedule that great. So it's a little bit just scheduling wise harder to commit and be able to make the hangout. Not that I don't want to go, because I would love to spend the time and actually get to know them. But again, I find myself feeling guilty. It's like, oh, if I can make it, should I be wanting to go do that, or should I be wanting to, go and play a game, go relax, go, for a drive, go spend time with my family, go record and work on a video, something that I'm passionate about. What should I be doing right now with, my time? Because I do find it valuable. So ultimately, I was like, yeah, man, let's hang out. Let's do it tomorrow night. We'll go out for a little bit. And I have work in the morning, so I can't be out late. But, it's important that I'm connecting with my friend. He's one of my closest friends that I have. I'm lucky to have a friend like him. Maybe we should set up camp here. This is a beautiful little island. Ooh, what was it? What? Oh. If you right-click the potion, you can use it. Okay. This is a super nice little island. Or maybe over here. I do quite like over here. Shucks, where's my boat? But, so when I first started college, like I said, a little bit of a story, I was super not into hanging out, wanting to meet new people, wanting to get to know new people, or go out and try new things and be social, not do anything crazy. I went to a very big school my first year, so, moving away from home, living in the dorms and stuff, I was like, I am not into any of these things that any of these people going to school here are, I don't want that. So I was not like a little bit afraid, but I was like, this is not who I am. It's not the kind of stuff I'm into. But that doesn't mean I still kind of, I can't, it doesn't mean I can't go. But I said no. I, was preventing myself. I was setting myself up for failure and preventing myself from, actually making new friends, actually enjoying that time at college. I think this is the spot. A little cabin in here. This is going to be the spot. Oops. This is where we're going to set up base. I think I'm going to get rid of all of these. Pokemon centers, because you can see them pretty easily from the map. Awesome. So where'd that boat go? Oh, here it is. So I learned my lesson, right? COVID happened. It, was in my eyes, I was excited about, COVID canceling school and having to, move back home and do school online, because I didn't like my time there. I was just so uncomfortable. I was too afraid to try something new, and that held me back. So when I came back home during COVID, still doing school online and stuff, I started working pretty close to full-time, like a little over 30 hours a week and stuff. And while you're doing, full-time school, which I believe is, 18 or more units, I was, that's a lot. I took a, full-time, part-time kind of job, and it definitely required me to have to be more social than I was comfortable and take me out of my shell, and it took a lot of work. But I was committed. I really liked that job. I wanted that job. And part of the reason I took that job was because I realized and reflected on my time away from school that I thought I failed. I wasn't happy with the type of person I was, and how I was resistant to wanting to, grow and meet new people, talk to more people, try new things. So when I took that job, I started saying yes to any opportunity to try to get to know someone and really step out of my comfort zone. And I'm really hard at not lying, but hiding like my reactions. Like I'm very like expressive with my like the the facial expressions that I make. I'm very expressive, and that's okay. You know, it's not a bad thing. Um, but I'd be like, they're like, yo, you know, Shirzan, we're doing this. Do you wanna come do that with us? And I'm like, is a good opportunity to say yes. I'm like, yeah, you know, that sounds awesome. But my face might kind of say otherwise. I know, I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I was working on it. That's my main point. I was trying really, really hard to be better. I'm gonna organize all that stuff later. Um, but anyway, so as I started saying yes and doing more of that stuff, and being around so many social people and the type of work I was doing at the time, I was like, how, I got better at it. And I am so proud of how far I've come. And I'm definitely not a social butterfly, but I do enjoy talking to people. I like that I get to do that every day for work. I get to talk to people. I could be doing a lot worse things. I've done a lot worse things. And compared to what I was doing, I will gladly talk to somebody and get paid for it. That's one of the benefits of the job in my eyes. But, so it's hard. I just thinking about it, I'm like, man, I'm sure people would kill to have the kind of friend that I have, that, the type of relationship that we have, the friendship, the bond that we have, the interest and all the fun stuff that we do and we've done together. How can I just throw that away and not want to, spend time with my friend right now? That makes me sound like such a selfish person. And so I'm working on it. So yeah, we're gonna go out tonight, and it's not like I'm like, oh, I would rather still, like, I only said yes because to make my friend happy. I've done that stuff, and we always have a good time. But the point is, it's like, step out of your comfort zone. That's the only way you will get comfortable. And it's gonna be hard, and you're not gonna like it, and you're gonna hate it, and you're gonna give up. You're gonna be insecure. Like, I get it, and I still am. Tomorrow night we are going out to celebrate one of my close friends' birthday, like one of our friends in our friend group. I don't have that many friends, so I consider all my friends to be like close and stuff. But we're going out to celebrate her birthday, and I've previously not liked hanging out with them in this type of setting because it's just not me. It's not the kind of stuff I like to do. But I'm like, it's her birthday. It's whatever she wants. Absolutely, 100%. And then I find myself like, oh, I'll leave at this time. And I do have work the following morning, so I really can't, be out that late, And, like, I'm older than, I'm older than 21. I'm 20, early 20s, we'll say. I think I've already said my age in another video, but I already feel old enough as it is. You know what I'm saying? But, just because you're going out doesn't mean that there has to be, like, alcohol involved. Or even in college, as, like, a lot of times they're like, hey, let's go to this party. There's usually, like, alcohol or drinking or something. And you don't have to be comfortable with it, and you don't have to do any of that stuff if you don't want to. Trust me, you do not. Nobody has to make you. And if you end up wanting to push yourself and try one of those things, or you get excited and you go, or you're nervous to go. And if it ends up, being not what you expected, you can leave. Don't do anything that you don't want to do. Don't let anyone force you into something that you don't want to do. And I'm lucky I haven't really had any of those experiences. But in the past, like when I've hung out with this friend that we're celebrating her birthday tomorrow night, it's always been stuff that I've not wanted to do. Not stuff I'm not comfortable, but it's like, hey, this is like, I'm not having that great of a time. It's just too much for me. Too many people, too many things that I don't, like being around. Like I'm like, if you were to describe this to me, like this is gonna be a good time. We're gonna do this, 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 and this, and I'm like, no, thank you, I'll pass. So tomorrow night is I'm trying not to, like I'm going because it's her birthday, but I'm trying to be like, no, we're gonna have fun, you know. And it's, you know, don't be afraid to be social. Don't be afraid to change up your routine. Like that's where I'm still at. Like I'm gonna hang out with my friend in a couple hours. We're gonna have a great time. Um, and I'm trying not to think about the stuff that I need to do today. Instead of oh, there's a dolphin. Hi, buddy. You know, I'm not gonna be thinking about all the stuff that I needed to do today that I didn't do because I chose to hang out with my friend, or that I could be doing instead to, like, you know, what else? I could go wash my car, you know, I could go, like I said, all that stuff. Just enjoy the moment, enjoy the company. Like I said, I do realize I am lucky to have such an awesome friend in my life, and I am very thankful. I do realize I am lucky. And, you know, part of the me doing this YouTube channel is I want to make some online friends. I want to build a community. You know, like how cool would that be? Just to meet more people and, you know, get to know different people. Oh, whoa. Hi, Zora. Zorua. But yeah, so just moral of the story, I encourage you to say yes to those uncomfortable opportunities. Give it a shot at least once, you know. Or if you said yes that one time and something bad happened, like I get it. You know, it can be scary, and you probably don't ever want to say yes to another opportunity. Who's getting hurt? I don't know. You know, you probably don't want to say yes to something like that ever again, and I don't blame you. But, you know, try not to let... What are you? I have never seen this Pokemon before. What, Wimpod? What's going on, school kid Bruno? I don't know what's with the ending, but... School kid Bruno, right on. Classic Slowpoke. I'm happy with this area. This looks really nice. Yeah, off camera I was kind of just like doing out exploring, trying to gather some materials, and then you know, find a place to set. Oh, and a Pokemon Center is right here. Awesome. We are so set now. My goal. Oh, and the jungle is right here too. This is such a good spot. This is so awesome. See, like stuff like this like makes me excited to not want to go out and keep playing and keep exploring and keep, you know, working. But breaks are good, you know. Saying yes to those surprise social invitations are a good thing. Breaks are, you know. You alright, man? Bug catcher guy. Oh, Brock. Oh, you took a tumble. I'm sorry, man. You don't mind if I grab the siren, do you? We gotta challenge Brock in order to get past the level 15 level cap and go from there. So that is something that I learned, and I got the map working more dialed in. I was able to figure out how to do this. It needed another like support mod, the world map. But yeah, I'm still learning and growing. But yeah, no. Moral of the story is like, don't say yes. Don't let your own selfish... Well, it's okay to be selfish and take the time. Like today, they asked if they needed extra help today and asked if I could come into work. But technically, because I had some meetings on my other day off for work, I didn't have a full day off. So this was my one full day off for the next 8 days. And I already had plans booked up. Like my day was already booked up. They asked if I could come in within like a... They texted me at like 2:30 asking if I could come in at 3, and that's not enough like heads up, you know. But I already had plans, and it wasn't a requirement, you know. It's okay to say no. But my moral of the story is like, yeah, don't be afraid to go out there, and you know, you never know what could happen. Say yes to that one person, that classmate that asked you to do a study session. Say yes to that coworker that asked you to hang out after work. You know, you try it, and you know, you didn't really mesh with them. You didn't have a good time with them. You don't have to do it anymore. But you know, you got the experience. You're gonna know like, hey, I don't like doing this kind of stuff, this activity. You know, with or I don't like this kind of person. That's okay. There's going to be other opportunities to meet other different kinds of people and do other sort of different activities. Yeah, I'm excited. We're going to have a good time tonight. We're going to have such a good spot picked out here, although there's a chest. I should put some torches down. I'm like, where are we going? Maybe take out this boulder. On the music, but yeah, so just, I'm going to call it here. Don't be afraid to go out. Be social. If you know that you're an introvert, that's okay. I'm an introvert too. But it's okay to have those extrovert moments. You can still be introverted, be you, but in a more extrovert setting. And don't let anybody tell you that it's, not okay to be introverted. It's totally okay. And that's what I'm here for. Your friendly online introvert. Just hanging out. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I hope you have an amazing day. Hope the rest of your day is amazing. I hope your day tomorrow is just as amazing, if not better. Thank you so much for sticking around, and I'll catch you later.